As we've been thinking about where we want to go for our Pioneer Trek this year, we've had a lot of different thoughts. We've had wonderful Trek experiences here in our own area. And so we've blended those thoughts with what we thought ought to happen for our youth this year. And it's interesting, President Harrison and I have talked a couple of times about where we thought we ought to go and what we ought to try to experience. It was interesting that as we were thinking about this, the thought came to me just randomly. I thought, well, I wonder if we ought to go to Martin's Cove. I wonder if we ought to take in that experience this year and see if we can make that work. And I had thought that a day or two, and it hadn't been very long, and Sister Andresen called me up and said, you know, President, I wonder if we ought to go to Martin's Cove. I've been doing a little calling and found a little bit of the information that it would take to take our stake to Martin's Cove, and it's interesting as she mentioned that, I thought, you know, that's where the Lord wants us to go. There's something in Martin's Cove that He wants us to experience, and so we felt that the Lord was prompting us to take our youth from our stake there this year, and that's interesting that those thoughts started to resonate with several of us as we started to seek inspiration where we wanted to take our youth this year. That Martin's Cove was coming up with different people. So grateful that we were seeking inspiration and looking for where our Father in Heaven wanted to take our stake this year, and that there's something in Martin's Cove that we needed to learn, and that things would fall in place. There's a lot of things that have to take place in order to get us there, and that if we worked hard, that it would all work out.